Like the video and subscribe right now, or this doggo will steal your corn. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Finally, the Infinity Gauntlet is complete, and with unlimited power I can do the impossible. Now my everlasting love can finally come true. Poof. Thanos, my love, come to me. The bed's getting cold. Oh Twilight Sparkle. Good night. Good night. If Jesus is God's only son, and we're all God's children, does it mean we are all girls? You talk about Shreks too much. Mom, is it because it's not heterosexual Shreks talk? Not at all. You know I love and support you. It's because you taught grandma with fisting is. A French weightlifter named Charles Regaulet was jailed for hitting a Nazi guard, but broke out of the jail cell by bending the bars. He allowed the other prisoners to escape as well. He then beat the guard who jailed him. Too swole to control. King. Can't believe they are going to make a man queen. This woke nonsense has gone too far. French millionaire dentist jailed for mutilating his patients from low-income neighborhoods with unnecessary work. Guys joining the military is the male equivalent of duck this shit, I'm gonna be a stripper. Yeah, but one is a noble career, which takes a lot of bravery and courage, and the other is the military. LPT, do not pour hot or even warm water on your windshield to outsmart the storm and melt the frost/ice quickly. It will crack your windshield. Fake news. As the owner of a windshield installation company, I can verify this is exactly what you should be doing every morning. Yesterday I went to McDonald's and heard a little kid screaming, "Mom, hurry up. There's only 4 Happy Meals left." I was the next in line, so told the cashier, "Can I have 4 Happy Meals, please?" I saw how his face shifted from smiling to crying. It was beautiful. Satan. You're cute. AutisM. Autism? How does she know? He's so sweet. Lol. Lily thinks we are doing our senior quotes together. Lily. Sandwiches. I can't stand homeless people. Every time I leave work, one of them approaches me and shakes his can full of coins just to show off how he has more money than me. Guy cosplays as 11 from Stranger Things, and we can barely tell the difference. I'm sorry for your accident, but you look like a thumb. Baby boy born without penis, an extremely rare case. Exact same thing happened to my sister. Jigga Chad. Murdering all of those kids was very naughty. Naughty trains get coal. Ariana Grande used to look like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Now she looks like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. $1 million to never masturbate again. Or $100 every time you masturbate. Me with $1 million. Technically, you are never really touching anything, because atoms repel each other. When you are sitting in a chair, you are actually hovering above it at an unbelievably small distance. So technically that wasn't a rape. Share the most retarded thing you've ever done. I'll go first. Be me. 23 days ago. Driving drunk as duck, run a red light, ram into a ducking cop car at 20 miles per hour. Cars are not too damaged. Drunk mind is scared as shit. Unable to think of a reason. Stab myself with my pocket knife before the cop comes over. Hide knife in glove box. Say, I had been stabbed, officer. Cop gives me a ride to the nearest hospital. Mother ducker when crisis avoided. Photos. Ghostbusters visits cancer patients at Children Hospital. Mayo nice spawn camping. Pro tip, when you talk to women, always add "for a woman" at the end of sentences when you pay them compliments. You're pretty smart for a woman. You're a good driver for a woman. They love that. Shows respect. Jonathan, We are so disappointed. I thought we raised you not to take drugs. I'm seizing your cocaine, mom and dad. My town had a really bad storm 2 days ago, and my neighbor lost the roof of his house and the poor guy doesn't have insurance. I've decided to start a GoFundMe to raise money so I can go to Hawaii for a few weeks cause he's about to start doing constructions and I hate being around all that noise. So one button doesn't make you a tailor, cook one meal doesn't make you a chef, but duck one horse and you are a horse ducker for all of history. Where are you going with this, Ellen? I work 12 hours a day and come home to this shit. It's painful being a father in this day and age. I only have one kid, a 16-year-old girl who has been the sole cause of my increased blood pressure, and as much as I hate to say it, I regret having kids. You know what, scratch that. I regret getting married in the first place. My daughter brings in countless guys a week into her room, and despite all the times I've tried to advise her on the mistake she's making, she turns it a whole 360 and suddenly, I'm the bad guy. One day I walked in on her sleeping with a guy that looks older than me, and I kicked his ass to the curb. She called CPS, and I was taken to the station. She flunks in school, but travels to Europe every holiday to hang out with friends, and as much as I get worried, I'm glad I don't have to go deal with her shit at home. My wife supports her and calls me all sorts of names when I suggest we cut off her allowance so she learns discipline or self-control. I've seen her stack of cash in the bedroom, which is way more than I've earned in my job for years, and when I confronted her, she threatened to call CPS again. I grew up in a conservative household and I tried to give her as much freedom as she can get, and I think that's a mistake now. I've gotten calls from friends saying she's been in and out of clinics, and she has been pregnant multiple times. I've seen a note on my desk saying things like, "Your daughter is a slut. I ducked your daughter, sir," and to be honest, I wasn't. How I made it $150,000 trading. 1. Took a small loan of $300,000 from my dad. 2. Put it into high risk shitcoins. 3. Lost half, got scared, decided it was time to cash out. 4. Blocked my dad's number. 5. Net profit of $150,000 secured. I've never understood the concept of bullying. Like, why the duck are you mad that I'm ugly? Never underestimate teachers. Not all over your schools. If you think that Mexico is only sending drug dealers and rapists, but also worry that Mexicans are going to take your job, what the duck do you do for a living? They are cute and seem harmless, but they are loud, incredibly expensive to keep, and absolutely untrainable. The other is a kangaroo. I don't really know much about kangaroos. When you pull out your dick, prepare for trouble, and she pulls out hers, and make it double. Vegans block access for customers wanting milk in 4 UK cities. Just reach over and grab it. They're probably calcium deficient and easily overpowered. A buddy was tired of seeing Americans with Chinese tattoos, so he showed her what it looks to a Chinese person. Water. Years of meditation, and suddenly, someday a person is going to die in a self-driving car and the car is just gonna keep driving with a dead body in it. Now a person dies in a normal car and the car crashes into whatever is in its path. Yeah, this is a hell of a lot better than the catastrophe that happens. Hey kids, it looks like grandma just pulled up to the house. Yeah, grandma. When you're balls deep in a Alabama girl and she says you duck better than my uncle, do not compare me to my father. What is the most NSFW thing that happened in school? Football. I went to an all-boys school, but we had cheerleaders from a nearby girls' school. We had a pep rally for the football team and they took the 3 captains and blindfolded them in front of the assembled audience. The football captains were then told to guess which cheerleader was about to kiss them. The first captain accepted a kiss on the cheek, guessed a name, and everybody cheered. The procedure was the same for the second captain. When it was the third captain's turn, Instead of accepting a kiss, he grabbed the kisser and gave her a deep French kiss to the immense cheers of the onlookers. He guessed her cheerleader and everybody was roaring with laughter. They took off their blindfolds and standing before them was their mothers. Should the Egyptian government steal the Queen's body and put in the Egyptian museum? 237 yes, 31 no, 26 results. Selling my cow, he ain't mooed, yet I think he's Spanish. Stop calling me, I know you're from China. I'm not from China. Taiwan is a country. Duck you, Western pig. There's always one. You haven't heard some weird shit until you duck a deaf girl. Sounded like I was beating a baby seal. That's not true. I have ducked a few of them, and they don't really make any sounds. Oh whoops, never mind, I misread. It says deaf. I knew God was toxic when me and him kept sending babies to each other back and forth. I'm still learning. Any constructive criticism is welcome. What sexuality is that behind you? That's the German flag. How to punish a dog. Flashbang him. Tupac and Jada Pickett, Valentine's Day 1992. A bullet Tupac actually dodged. See how there's no men on this list. Most streamed female artists on Spotify in August 2022. 1 Taylor Swift. 2 Beyonce. 3 Billie Eilish. 4 Dua Lipa. 5 Doja Cat. 6 Ariana Grande. 7 Carol G. 8 Lana Del Rey. 9 Rihanna. 10 Rosalia. We've done everything a couple that has been together for 6 years could do. We've said we love each other. We've slept together. We've celebrated anniversaries. We've met each other's families. 30-year-old woman takes DNA test for fun, only to discover her long-term boyfriend is her full sibling. First guy to reply is gay. Oh, gay, wait. Your girlfriend, her dad, her brother, her first love, her ex, you. Pearl necklace is made from semen are TikTok's hottest jewelry trend. Kid brings his MP3 to school. Kid brings his MP4 to school. Kid brings his MP5 to school. She's a keeper. Hey sweetie, I'm at work. Dinner is on the stove. You only have to light it. The gas is already turned on. Love you. Thinking about time when Robert Pattinson went on a date with his stalker and ended up driving her away by complaining entire night. Literal legend. I had a stalker while filming a movie in Spain last year. She stood outside my apartment every day for weeks. All day, every day. I was so bored and lonely that I went out and had dinner with her. I just complained about everything in my life and she never got me back. Donuts. April Fools. This is how workplace violence starts. So my ex said he would get me a iPhone if I sleep with him. Please tell me you didn't do it. No, I'm not a cheater. Good, I love you baby. The perfect police officer doesn't exist. Cop that doesn't see race just shoots everyone. Mother of 2. Virgin. I love my husband. Lesbian. Roast me. I'll make this easy on you. Peking University, one of the most prestigious universities in China, is now teaching black students how to pick cotton in Xinjiang re-education camps. Gotta stop smoking. We'd thought that pipe was Rafiki off Lion King. Smoke your weed, man. I'm sober and still thought the pipe was Rafiki. Peppa Pig gets its first same-sex couple, 2 polar bear mommies. I think it's disgusting that this is what we are teaching kids now. Really? You want them to think it's acceptable to eat pasta without any sauce? Pay attention to what your children are watching on TV. Hi Queen's corgis. What will happen to them? Euthanization, says Charles. My dad. You know how you love Christmas. 10-year-old me. Yes. My dad. How would you feel about two of them? 10-year-old me. What is the worst thing you have witnessed? My boyfriend in college committed suicide right in front of me. To this day by far the most traumatic thing to happen to me. Can still remember sitting there covered in his blood just not being able to process what just happened. Say happy cake day. Happy cake day. Why do so many guys want a girl that's like one of the boys? Just date one of your boys, you cowards. How hard is it to spell George? Call 911. There is someone under the counter with a gun. Alaska. Cheating husband emasculated after wife hid bear trap inside of her vagina. I don't care if you are Latino, black, normal, we're all equal and should get along like if you agree. Stop here. Not so funny now, is it? Which one are you? The screamer, the killer, the pacifist, the zookeeper, the eater? Hello there, Katsuki-kun. Your friends are waiting. Come on in. How strange. There's nobody here. Why is baked pronounced baked, but naked isn't pronounced naked? Because, as someone said, English is not a language, it's 3 languages wearing a trench coat pretending to be one. Pretty bold of you to say that, since you got named after the sound a plunger makes. If she can push a stroller, she can push a mower. Stay woke, boys. Male armor in video games. Female armor in video games. So you've never seen The Lion King? Nope. Oh dear, better get the tissues ready. I'm hardly going to jack off to a bunch of lions. You and me Friday night. I'll supply the mozzarella sticks and Shrek. You supply the condoms. Shit, wrong number. Oh hell, now this is the right number. Got this out of an ATM today. I sucked a dick for this. Stay in school, the struggle is real. Wearing matching outfits with your best friend. So my ducking toaster is waterproof, which is bullshit. When I'm driving and my favorite rap song comes on. A 15-year-old dude pretended to be a 14-year-old girl on Tinder. A pedophile started to talking to him. They agreed to go out. When they arrived, the pedo was expecting a 14-year-old girl. He found a 15-year-old boy dressed up as Spider-Man that beat his ass. Welcome to Brazil. Hey Five Guys, I love your burgers and always draw a cute little picture for your corkboard. I love Five Guys. Awesome art. Thanks for sharing. No pills. No exercise. In only 1 month you can do it too. Register now. Photoshop courses. The best tool to change your body. Did you know? A group of ferrets is called a business. A group of gorillas is called a band. A group of Shreksists is called gamers. Epic, but we are actually racists. A guy in my office is shaking his protein shake and this woman poked her head around the corner and said, "Do I hear margaritas?" "No Janet, it's 10 AM. My 12-year-old son recently started to stream on Twitch. After weeks of zero interactions, he was ecstatic to announce that he had not only a viewer, but a follower also. I've never seen a happier human being. I'm that follower. He can never know. I did the same thing with my daughter on OnlyFans. Apple does it again. Apple announced today that it has developed a breast implant that can store and play music. The it will cost from $499 to $699, depending on cup and speaker size. This is considered a major social breakthrough because women are always complaining about men staring at their breasts and not listening to them. Do you remember going to raves? Me neither. This is a rug under a coffee table. What is heavier? A 200 pounds of bricks or 200 pounds of feathers? The answer is the feathers. 200 pounds of bricks is just a bunch of bricks, but if you try to carry 200 pounds of feathers you also have to carry the weight of what you did to those poor birds. So aliens come to Earth, and they're so nice. There's a huge televised event with all the world leaders in attendance. The Pope asks, "Do you know of Jesus Christ?" The aliens say, "Do we ever?" Or some guy swings by the planet every couple of years to say hi. The Pope exclaims, "Every couple of years? What? We are still waiting for his second coming." The alien replies, "Maybe he didn't like your chocolate?" The Pope is flabbergasted. "What does chocolate have to do with anything?" The alien says, "Well, when he came the first time, we gave him a huge box of chocolates." "Why? What did you guys give him?" "Doctor, I will be delivering the baby." "Dad, I'd prefer the baby with the liver." "Doctor." "Mom, me still in my mom." "Dad." I was 7 thinking 2022 was gonna have flying cars. Mother ducker selling 1996 Hondas for $7,800. Company creates mood ring toilet seat that changes color based on the mood of your butt. Lisa. I can't believe how easy it is to get cigarettes in this country. Hey, if you're not gay, my friend thinks you're cute. Here's her number. And if you are gay, here's mine. Old people. I know I shouldn't have done this, but I'm 79 years old, and I was in the McDonald's drive-thru this morning and the young lady behind me leaned on her horn and started mouthing something because I was taking too long to place my order. So when I got to the first window I paid for her order along with my own. The cashier must have told her what I'd done, because as we moved up she leaned out her window and waved to me and mouthed thank you, obviously embarrassed that I had repaid her rudeness with kindness. When I got to the second window I showed them both receipts and took her food too. Now she has to go back to the end of the queue and start her over again. Don't blow your horn at old people, they have been around a long time. At least once a month, I randomly remember that Dr. Phil once invited the creator of the Bum Fights video series on his show to confront him about exploiting vulnerable people for financial gain, only for him to show up dressed up as Dr. Phil and point out he does the same exact thing. Someone is gonna do this to the entire movie and upload it to the torrent. That's the future of streaming. Before the show starts, you can choose what color the actors will have, red, yellow, black, white, or blue, and then it's deepfaked in real time to accommodate your worldview. Florida man. You can't defeat me. Michigan man. I know, but he can. Wyoming man found with 30 eyeballs in his anal cavity. Teenagers, today I'm going to teach you how to make your parents stop smoking. Step 1. Get close to them when they are smoking so that you can breathe in the smoke. Step 2. Get final stage lung cancer. Step 3. When you're on your deathbed, make sure your last words to your parents are "This is all your fault." Step 4. Die and profit. R.I.P. and peace Eddie the sea otter that could dunk a basketball and suck his own dick. Hey Red, what's shackin'? If you were to mix with yellow, what would the resulting color be? Green. Why? Oh, no reason. Brave nurse during Spanish flu helps patient put on protective mask. 1918 colorized. Let's play a game. Type truth or dare and a random person in comments will choose what to do. Featured comment. Untitled. Memellion. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. Also Memellion. Max Nutty. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness.